Hey everybody, Thomas here. And today, it's a beautiful day out here. Dogs are playing, having a good old time. But today, right now, I'm letting everything warm up. I've got to cut some more oak flooring for my shop. That's been going really well. But really, we're going to focus on this right here. This is a cedar log section. This is the lower section. And I'll be turning these into cookies. One of my customers does a lot of deer skull melts. So this will be perfect for making them into mounts to hang up on the wall for the business he does of doing these European mounts. So stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and cut up this oak log real quick, and then I'll get back to talking about this cedar log. All right, folks, so the oak has been cut. These are my offcuts. In fact, my dad, next time he comes down, he's going to be bringing these home. These are the flitches. They're the rounded sections of oak. All I have to do is take a chainsaw to these, cut them up into whatever length he has, and that's essentially great firewood for him to use up there in Tennessee. There's the boards I got there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 1 by 9 1/4 boards. I really don't care on the width of the boards as long as I have enough to do a certain run. And if I actually run out, I'll just cut it down to some other length. So I've probably already cut up about the same amount on that pile right there and everything. I believe those are closer to like 1 by 10s or something like that. But again, I don't really care. It's going to my shop. It's going to be the floor on top of the subfloor, and it's going to be oak. And I think it's going to look great. So it's very similar to what my buddy Mr. Robert has done. Just random width, but as long as you keep those in one straight line, and then the next line you can go wider, go smaller, however you need to do it. And then again, at the very end, if I'm kind of coming up short on boards, I will resaw the boards that I did not use to whatever width I need. And yeah, winner chicken dinner. So now let's go ahead and get this on here, and we'll figure out how we're going to secure this. I think I'm going to be using that piece of pine right there, and we will tow it in at the bottom and use the log stops and a backer board on the other side. Yeah, we'll do something. I think it's going to work out. So stay tuned. All right, folks. Y'all may not know this, but I'm actually a really big fan of the MetRec Strongest Man competition, and Mr. Pujanowski was always like a favorite of mine. But on the Sawmill, you get to be a strongest man pretty much all the time because you're always lifting heavy stuff. So I've got to get the cedar log on there, and as you can see on the side over here, I've already put one board up, and I've got my board on the bottom. Now that board up in a vertical direction has to be a pretty stout board. So we've got an 1.5 inch pine board up there, decently stout. Need to get this log on there. Go from there. Now this isn't too heavy. This is maybe 200 pounds, 150, 200 pounds from that range. Maybe. Yep, it's heavy. So tell me, what's getting the drill for me? Well, you got this. Because he also, it does help to drill down some of the sections. All right. All right, so Tommy, can you grab me some of the offcuts over there, some smaller oak offcuts, or I can brace this right here. So while he's grabbing that, I'm gonna go ahead and put screws in the backside, because my tow board right here, or log dog, excuse me, will dog it in pretty heavy there, and that'll stop this movement right here. But I need to stop the forward and back movement.
What shape?
Just give me one of the boards like what you have for your boat. And then I'm going to go ahead and screw down the back side again to stop that forward movement. And really, the bottom boards, you might not get a whole lot out of there, but yeah, so that's kind of like the throwaway one. You want to make sure you know where your screw height is so you don't hit it with your sawmill. I got 2 so far. I'll go ahead and do 1 on this side, or 2 on this side as well. That'll stop any forward movement. Everything should be pretty well secured. That's pretty well on there. Got sap on me too. Hopefully he can find the board. But yeah, I don't have any scrap pieces I can use right now. So anyways, we can go ahead and tighten that down and we'll see how tight she is. Give me 1 second. Let's see how secured that feels. Man, I got sap all over me. That's awesome. See my arm here. Oh yeah, that's good and solid. So now let's go ahead and lift up that saw head and figure out how much we have to work with. I'm good, Tommy. I don't need that one right now. Looking at the saw head there, that's 30. The blade height is 36 inches above the deck, which means my log is somewhere around 37 inches high, as you can see right there. And yeah, we're gonna start making some cookies. So the first couple I'm gonna do is a time lapse, and then as we get a little bit lower, I'll do some real time. So stay tuned. All right, so these are cutting really well. I went ahead and cut a few that way. I want to show all the way. I'll do it all the way until I run out of space in the throat there. I'm cutting these at 1 1/4 inches, and they are looking very beautiful. And I just love how that stack can just stay on there. So let me go ahead and turn this back on. I've only got a few minutes of recording time. So here we go. So, we got a few more minutes to go. Let's go ahead and take off a couple of these. That's awesome. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at 1.25 inches on here. And every one of them is going to be just that beautiful. That's amazing. And I mean, almost every one of them, well, they're going to be within 1/16 of an inch every single time. So very happy. I think the customer was looking for about 10 of these, and we'll actually have a couple more. So start putting some of these out so you can see them. Man, these are awesome. These will be perfect for deer mounts and everything else. I mean, my wife and I, which I haven't posted the video, we did really well this deer season, and we actually got some matching 8-point bucks. So this might be something that we can actually put them on. All right, so take a look at that. Get my shadow out of the way. Those look pretty awesome. Not bad for just a few minutes of work here on the sawmill. Very good looking, and still have quite a bit more to go. Now the bottom couple inches I won't be able to get anything out of, but I think customers are going to be very happy the way these turned out, because heck, these are really nice. Well, I hope that was interesting. Cutting cookies on the sawmill. Again, with this sawmill, the fact that I have a 16-inch throat, that's the same of all Timber Kings and everything, is you can actually just leave a whole lot on there, and with some little ingenuity, making this little jig here to hold the logs still works pretty well. Now, I've seen some stuff on the Timber King Facebook group where some folks actually did a oh, I'm running out of time. Well, that's all I have, folks. I've got a couple seconds left, so stay tuned. We'll see you around. Thanks. All right, folks, I'm back. Sorry, I'm actually going to get a memory card today, so I can have a little more storage area on my phone. I have so many videos on here that have yet to be processed. But as I was saying, on the Timber King group, the Facebook group, there are some really great thinkers out there, and a lot of owners and people who want to be owners of Timber King sawmills, and they come up with these really cool plans and ideas. Now, one of the things I saw that Charlie and Dan had put on there was this metal grate-like system that actually works really well for doing cookies and allows you to use a log dog and really clamp down on some cookies and everything. So my, ingenuity here with just a piece of wood and everything works, but they've got some plans and everything that I'm going to try to do as well in this one, and throw together a cookie holder. So yeah, that's what I was going with there. So check out the Facebook group. It is a Timber King owners group. If you're an owner of a Timber King, come on, join the group, and we can spread some knowledge and share some knowledge and all that good stuff. Or if you're looking to get a Timber King, I mean, there's a lot of great information on there. And from time to time, people will post ones for sale, because I tell you right now, it's hard to get a sawmill right now. There's quite a long wait. And I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet. I'm not going to say what I've ordered, but I have ordered something. That's all I'm going to say. Also, coming up here real soon, I got to do a video with Mr. Robert on making a rolling pin out of wood that I got from Dirt Cheap. So Dirt Cheap is a store down here, and from that wood, we're going to make something to the person who correctly guessed the age of the ash tree from the Big Ash Adventure to Missouri. So from time to time, we will do some competitions on the channel. I think it's fun, and I will always try to make something and send it out to people, because that's what Mr. Robert and I do, is we make a lot of craft things. So stay tuned. Those two dogs are passed out, and I've got some more cutting to do. Got some more oak floors to do, and really got to work on that building some more. All right, we'll see you around. Thanks.